one earlier, and it is located right in the very center. This is Illinois now, folks, not California. Right smack in the middle of an oil fracking operation. So once again, as I've been talking about in my videos, when you see an earthquake in the Midwest of the United States, take the coordinates, drop them into Google Earth, zoom out, and then take a look. You can go within 6 to 10 miles of the epicenter of that earthquake. Let's see where 6 to 10 miles is. 6 miles out, so anywhere in this radius. And start to look at what's in that those areas. So close that, zoom down in. Come on. Doesn't look like much at a quick glance. However, it's mostly farmland, as you can see. These are grain silos. But every now and then mixed in, right in the fields, right where the crops are. An oil pump right in the middle of the field where they're growing things that we consume is a hydraulic fracturing gas and oil extraction operation. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but you'll just have to trust me that that is the shadow of a pump. Whether they're pumping oil or natural gas, I'm unsure. Most likely it's oil. And once again, within 6 to 10 miles, this is a hydraulic fracturing operation. Here, the pumps across the road. Here's storage tanks, little outbuilding. We'll go to somewhere else, 6 miles out. There. Some houses. Lots of farmland. But that's not the point. I just like to look around. I always like to snoop around, see what's around in the area of these earthquakes. But in this case, we didn't even need to go 6 miles out, because once again, we zoom down in right here, right in the middle of the earthquake. Right in the middle, surrounded by hydraulic fracturing oil and gas wells. These are all pumping operations. There's a good one right there. You can see the shadow from the sun, the silhouette of an oil pump. See it? Can you see it, everybody? So you see the signatures, the pad, the little drive into it. I can guarantee you those are all oil pumps. So this is the price we pay for cheap oil in America. I'm not saying I'm against fracking. I'm Just saying, we really need to do some research on the intensity, the quantity, and the frequency, and the location of these hydraulic fracturing, where they've drilled down into the earth and are fracturing the earth underneath to have access to the gas and oil well and natural resources under the earth, specifically in this area, which is the New Madrid seismic region right in here. So Oklahoma, Colorado, all these, Arkansas, Tennessee, anywhere in this region, we have really got to do a better job of paying attention to how many of these gas and oil wells companies are drilling down into the earth in an area that is a gigantic seismic fault region. So, on a cursory glance, it just, looks like the normal Midwest farmlands. Everything looks normal. But pay attention, take a real close look, specifically where there are earthquakes. And hidden among all those farms and all those fields are a whole bunch of oil wells, and each one of these represents a hole that's been drilled down into the earth. And like I said, at the quantity, the intensity, and the frequency of hydraulic fracturing, we are Swiss cheesing the Midwest, setting ourselves up for a major disaster if a major seismic event pushes through from up in the Yellowstone area or the West Pacific through to this area, because they weakened it to the point that it could become a gigantic sinkhole at this point. I mean, you can just zoom down in anywhere in the Midwest, and it doesn't even matter at this point. There are so many. It's mind-boggling. I'm just randomly going to zoom down here. Let's see what we can find. Just randomly zoom in here in Oklahoma, and any place you want. Look what you see. What do you see? See a bunch of farms and houses? Look closer. What you see? What you see right there? What's that? Take a good look. Square pad, squarish, drive-in, tanks, pump. Good look at that. I mean, now take a good look. Here, 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 here. See it? See them? They're everywhere. This is absurd. This is completely insane. We cannot continue to do this in an area that is seismic in nature. We cannot continue to do this. This is nuts. See them? See them? If I was to take a road trip into Oklahoma, I would probably have an aneurysm. I mean, look at this. They're everywhere. Gas and oil, hydraulic fracturing, wastewater pumping operations in the Midwest. Thousands and thousands and thousands of them. It's like if you took a paper towel, you could theoretically hold water in it for a while, but if you started to puncture it with 1,000 little needle holes, eventually, it's going to break. This is Tulsa, Oklahoma. I mean, that's a major city right here. We'll zoom out. Get out of here. Nobody cares. go anywhere in Oklahoma. I should probably do a live show where people just tell me where to pick a spot and go look. I don't know what this is. Doesn't even matter where you go, man. It's crazy. What's this? What is that? Square pad, squarish. Drive-in, tanks, pump. I don't know, people. You can call me a conspiracy theorist if you want, but fracking is causing earthquakes in the Midwest. Alright? That's just all there is to it. Tennessee. And we go back over to the USGS. Go to the latest earthquakes. .9, Fairview, Oklahoma. I mean, I'm doing this live. I have not already looked at this, so you just have to take my word for it. Drop this in over here. How much you want to bet we can find something? I mean, who knows? Watch now, I'll be wrong, right? I don't think so. Nope. I don't even have to zoom down in that far. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Jesus. This is ridiculous, people. We cannot continue to do this. This is just not right. I'm not an environmentalist wacko. I'm certainly not a socialist or a Democrat or even liberal, to be honest with you. And I'm not against fracking, but, you know, just like I'm not against making a lot of money, but let's not be greedy to the point that we become stupid and foolish. Trust me. I have experience in doing that. It's not good. We shouldn't be doing this. This is ridiculous. We don't need to be this dependent on fossil fuels and oil. Not to the point that we're going to cause a major catastrophic seismic event by weakening the Earth's crust in an area that's already naturally under pressure. It's just crazy. Anyway, share this if you want, or ignore it if you want. Fracking causes earthquakes.